All right. First and foremost, man. Yo, man, let's get into statutory kills, all right?
Oh, God.
First and foremost, like everybody's talking about this R. Kelly cult, and you know what? I believe it.
I believe it?
I believe it too.
Okay, I believe it. Look, I'll tell you this. I believe in a lot of shit. I believe in Jesus. I believe in aliens. I believe in motherfucker. I feel like black people are descendants of aliens, but in a good way. And that's a whole nother shit. I believe in a whole lot of shit. Amidst all of that, R. Kelly leading an underage cult doesn't even seem far-fetched. I believe it.
At all.
All right, so are y'all familiar with the story? I think BuzzFeed broke the story.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yes, I read it, actually. Of course, on Facebook, where everyone gets their news.
Right.
Fake news. Fake news.
But seriously, honestly, I didn't believe it until I actually read the article, and it was really interesting to me at how these young girls, like younger than me, are literally like, no, I'm good. I love R. Kelly. He hasn't done anything. I'm like, you're not allowed to have an opinion about a grown-ass man.
Yes.
While you're under the age of 17.
Okay, so how old are these? Okay, so I haven't read the story. I apologize for giving an opinion when I don't know the full
But fuck the
perspective.
story.
How old are
Have you
these
seen
women?
the tape? Have you seen the tape though?
The tape of
They
the
had
girl?
tape?
Yeah, nigga, you never see the R. Kelly tape?
Well,
The
when he
original. Are you
pissed
talking
on
about the
him?
original?
Oh, you mean
Yeah,
with him
the
peeing
original
on her?
one.
Yeah.
Okay.
When he pissed
Do
on
I
her?
think he's a pedophile? Yes. Do I think he likes underage girls? Yes. Do I think he's had sex with underage girls? Yes. Do I believe that he is running a sex cult in two different cities and two different houses? No.
Why not?
I disagree with that because, and this is just my opinion, I don't understand how anyone, and maybe I need to take a psychology class or something, but I don't understand how anyone can be manipulated and be forced to live in a home with someone who's not even physically there. Like, he cannot be in two places at one time.
I'll tell you.
So how is he running?
Would it be like a
Are you familiar
version of
with
Stockholm
That's what I was
syndrome?
just about to say.
Okay.
You familiar with Stockholm syndrome?
Okay, yes, but I don't know. I just don't agree that this large group of women can really just be manipulated. Like, somebody has to be the leader to be like, y'all tripping. Let's get up out of here.
Also,
He's
keep in mind-
like Tiger, okay? Like, he gets in when they're young. So think about it. When you bring this young girl in from probably 15, 16, of course
Who's impressionable.
Of course you being
And
15
you're like a
years
big
at least.
star.
You being 15, 20, 30 years older than her. Okay, of course she, you famous, you're an R&B singer, you're fucking R. Kelly. Of course she's gonna do whatever in the hell that you want her to do.
I don't know if that's an
People are still
I don't know if that's
impressionable.
an
It
of
doesn't matter
course.
what
I don't know if
age.
that's an of course.
Well, we saw the
I don't
tape.
think that's
I saw
an
the
of
tape.
course.
Unfortunately.
So wait, the piston
With
tape?
the
Yeah, the
pizza?
yeah, the
But that was
piston
like
tape.
10 years ago, right? That
No,
tape-
that happened when I think I was 14 when I first saw the tape.
like
Yeah,
10
what, you're
years ago.
20?
I'm 27.
Okay, so that was 13 years
yeah.
ago.
Yeah, and when I'm saying
not
this,
saying that he is not a pedophile. I agree with y'all.
Wait,
He
what do
is
you
disgusting.
consider a pedophile though? What's a pedophile?
Somebody who has sex with underage women or
Not-
underage people.
Or
Not necessarily.
sexualizes underage.
There's a
Yeah.
see, here's a common misconception. There's a difference between being a pedophile and being a statutory rapist. Pretty much it's the difference between fucking with a girl that's 17 and 7. Okay, pedophilia refers to girls who are not pubescent age. Okay, so prepubescent girls are
Is
referred.
pedophilia,
Yeah,
okay.
it's the pedophilia territory. Now, I'm not counting that out. I wouldn't put nothing past R. Kelly. But yo, when is this fuck shit gonna stop? Like right now, like I consider myself as somebody who usually can separate the art from the personal life. But with R. Kelly, like I can't help but feel like that shit is all colliding in one.
Well, because
Like, when
he's
I-
singing
Yeah,
about
that's
the women
his
that he's had
idea.
sex with, and they happen to be
So,
13. I mean, that's really
Like,
what
when
that's
I-
the problem.
Like when I see an
Right.
album called Black Panties, I'm
Yeah.
thinking, are these underage or consenting black
Are
panties?
they used
Are they,
panties
from,
or-
are they from Route 21? Or are they from...
Right? And then every fucking song, he's always talking about
As
baby
kids,
girl, this, baby girl. Now, what kind of nigga in his 50s, okay, 40s, 50s, however fuck old he is, and let's assume he talks to women his age. How many women you know above the age of
Forget all that. Have you seen how
17
he
be called baby
dresses?
girl?
But
Like,
how many
just
girls?
like a child.
Let's go this route. How many women right now are married to people who are older than them? Okay, and we're talking about
Significantly.
significantly older than them. I mean, look at Anna Nicole. She married a man who was could be her grandfather and then got his inheritance after he died. But it happens all the time. Like, age really doesn't differ anything.
You saying age ain't nothing but a number?
Low key, But people do it all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I
People
agree.
do it all the time.
It happens. I mean, we just do that because we want to say that, oh, it wasn't consensual or your mind doesn't develop after 18. No, people's mindset, age doesn't dictate where your mindset is going to be at. You know, I've talked to people who are 15 and carry themselves as an adult.
Wait,
and I'm not saying I talk to them like they're my girlfriend.
You want to clarify that shit.
I'm about to say,
hey, yo.
But in other countries, they get married off soon, 12, 13. You know, even in the Bible, people were getting married 12, 13 off soon. Only in America where we say, oh, you got to be above the age of 18.
It's not just in America, bro.
Okay, but it's
a westernized idea.
It is,
it's a westernized idea.
Most
and
definitely.
also,
For sure.
especially 18, like other countries, people can go get drunk at school, like at 12, at 13. They sell liquor. They sell packs of cigarettes. But only in America, westernized civilization, oh, let's go ahead and put a control on them. Let's say, hey, they can't do this at this certain age. Who dictates that? What's the difference from you turning 20 to 21 drinking alcohol?
none.
I agree with you on that point.
None.
Okay, but with the R. Kelly situation, that's someone being able to drink and someone being able to have
Fuck.
essentially, but also not even just have sex, because there has to be a build-up before the sex for her to be able to get backstage, to get to know him, for them to have that personal connection.
Yeah.
So
Wait.
vulnerable
You say
enough
there has to be a build-up? Not necessarily.
I mean,
if you see this, like
I'm sorry, but if you're talking about a cult, that shit is finesse.
Well, look,
That's a build-up.
That's a build-up. That's not like, oh, I like you, I'm gonna fuck with you, you're part of my quote-unquote cult.
But
like,
see,
no, that's a
Raven, you read the article. So the way it happened was that, well, with this girl, she was 19 when they met. And, you know, with the way the article began. And you know what? 19 is fair game, okay? Whatever, 19. But... yeah, 19 is fair game. That's legal.
No. I'm not arguing that. I'm trying to see if I can find the.
But what happened was it started off as this girl. She did music. So she said that she was a big fan of R. Kelly. Ran into her at a concert. Ran into him. You know, went to one of his concerts. Mm-hmm. He was feeling her music, and then he said, "Hey, you know, basically he flew her in. He flew her in on her dime, you know, to supposedly quote unquote work on music." Okay. Now the same, and according to her parents, ever since then they haven't even been able to get their daughter to come back home. Right now, she feels that she's in love. She sends like these one sentence message text, you know, only on holidays, saying, "Hey, I wish it didn't have to be like this," or "Happy Mother's Day" from Rob and I, you know. But she will not make contact with her parents anymore. And now this happened at 19, assume for this girl's case. And at 19, you know, and of course, like the parents are trying to get her out of it. But of course, she's not considered missing. She's 19. So with her, it's not so much, it's like whatever, but what about the kids? He could have gotten so many other kids through this way. Because there's all these articles. Have you read those articles like like a year ago that talk about like R. Kelly waiting at the fucking McDonald's outside of high schools? Yeah. Kel's, okay.
I will say this. I think to some extent, I understand how it's sort of like an abusive relationship, right? Like, like Raven was saying, there is a buildup. You have to build a trusting relationship with that person in order to manipulate them. Because just if I meet you today, I'm not going to be able to manipulate your mind. You have to have some sort of relationship. You have to build that comfort level. But wait.
Go on.
So I'm saying all that to say that I do think to some extent these women are and have been manipulated to believe certain things about R. Kelly. I just don't want to say that he has started a sex cult with people living in multiple states, because to me that part seems far-fetched. But the part that's not far-fetched is whether or not he has manipulated these women. I know that seems a little.
I'll agree with that.
Yeah, so that's my only thing. I just don't know if his manipulation is strong enough to be like, y'all better stay in this house, only wear tracksuits.
But honestly,
blah.
But if you think about it this way, you don't even have to do that. If I find a young girl who's devoted Well, if he finds a young girl who's impressionable enough to be like, oh, I'm devoting myself to you, she has no need to leave the house. He doesn't even have to say it out loud. She knows what her role is, and she knows she wants to keep her role, so she's going to do what she needs to do.
But did
Being
he start
a child,
the cult? Did he start the cult?
now that,
in
like
that
I said, that I don't
instance?
know. That's the story.
Yeah.
I believe that
But-
shit. He started the cult.
I don't think it's a cult per se, but I think there is a group of women that he kind of keeps in rotation for his.
I think it's a cult.
Sexual
The best thing about a cult, though, that we're forgetting, like the best thing about a cult is the people involved don't
they're
realize
in
it's a cult.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
Cara,
yeah, that's a true
now,
thing.
Cara,
The thing
now,
is,
Cara,
you can say about groupies too. Like groupies do that for artists, football players, or whatever you identify as. Like, hey, when I play sports, you know, in college, like, hey, people didn't know my personality, but they knew I played sports, so they threw themselves at me. I mean, it happens all the time.
Yeah, I'm glad you put that point out.
So
Yeah,
what's
that's a
the
good
difference from our Curly? Now, the thing is, what's significant with him is just the age range. Like, we know they're very impressionable, but people are impressionable, period. So I guess after 18, is a consensual thing, and we're saying, oh, this person's just dumb, versus someone under 18 is like, oh, you know, well, you shouldn't be doing that and manipulating. Manipulation is a form of witchcraft to me, and it's in every relationship. I use that. It's really the art of persuasion.
It is.
Well,
it really is.
but with
But
your
he has
argument,
a
what's the difference
history,
between a
too.
17-year-old and an 18-year-old when it comes to manipulation? Like, are they impressionable at 17, and as soon as